Hi, everybody. I'm Cynthia. When will this madness finally end? If you guys are anything like me, you are so ready for this pandemic to be over. We have been going through this for over a year now, and although I believe I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, it has been a real challenge to maintain my spiritual, physical, and mental health. And I've learned some things that have really helped me that I want to share with you guys because we're still going through this pandemic. And I think that now that we've had an opportunity to see what it feels like to be isolated from our friends, our family, our loved ones, our coworkers, and our employees, it's been a real challenge. So for me, physically, what I've done, which is one of the first things that I want to share with you guys, is to get out in nature, get outside. And I do that by going for long daily walks. I sit sometimes in the park and just read a book or listen to an audiobook, and just soak up nature. Or my husband and I will drive to the beach and enjoy the ocean breeze and air. It really does help you with your mental state and your physical state. I've also picked up a new sport, which I absolutely love, and that is pickleball. I had never even knew this sport existed before the pandemic. And so I'm geared up and I go out and play pickleball from time to time with a relative that is in my area. And we love spending time, you know, at a distance playing a sport that's keeping me active and alert. Um, so, spiritually, what I have done is really taken the time, this alone time, to meditate on the Word, to realize that life is precious and there's a purpose for us being here, and not to focus so much on the rat race, which is, kind of the term I use for just always being on the go and on the grind. I've, in fact, really learned how to live life at a slower pace and more intentional, which is something that has really helped me in the isolation and not knowing what's next and just all the uncertainties of life. Just having that balance, having that time alone to just reflect on where we are and where we're going as a family. And that has been a tremendous source of strength for me. Um, and yes, as a woman of color who is a creative, I'm always looking for ways to be inspired, to be able to create and make something out of nothing sometimes. And I'm learning that less truly is more. And I think we all have learned to live with less. Not that everybody's happy with living with less, but I think a lot more people understand that we can thrive without being those that have to buy something all the time or to consume all the time. Um, also just being able to eat foods that are homemade, organic produce with homemade foods have really made a difference in my life. And that is something that I will definitely continue. I was eating healthy before the pandemic, but since the pandemic, I'm reading more labels. And I think that that is probably the future of what will happen even in the fashion industry. People will start to realize that it's important to read the labels and see what the products are that you are buying, and you'll buy more intentionally because of that. Um, and if those of you who are interested in sustainable clothing, you can certainly check out my website. As a designer, I have some great outfits that you can start wearing now that we're going out a little bit more than we have been. But these are some of the things that has helped me out spiritually, physically, and mentally. So you guys share your thoughts below. Let me know what has really helped get you through the pandemic. And as we continue in the new year going through the pandemic, summer is almost here. and we want to get out. We want to be able to engage with one another a little bit more, of course, in a safe manner. But yeah, it's time to be thought changers, and to really think about how we might be more, empathetic towards one another, and care for each other. And for my white friends, I just want you guys to know, although you've heard a lot about Black Lives Matter, it's really important for you guys to understand that it's easier for you to learn about systemic racism or biases than it is for us to experience those things. So we need to all come out of this in a better place, with respect and understanding of what life really is all about. And so hopefully you guys will share this video, and hopefully it benefits you in some way. I'd love to hear from you. And moving forward, let me know what you think. I'm going to be working on some new material, and I can't wait to share that with you in the next video. Bye.